ever found yourself in a situation where you felt weak, unmotivated to do anything? Time passes by, nothing has been done. Or have you ever found yourself in a situation where you are motivated for a short time, just to go back to where you started? Motivation is overrated. My friend, it is our habits that shape our destiny. In this video, we will explore 10 modern habits that are keeping men weak. If you are serious in becoming the best version of yourself, watch until the end of this video, because it is important to recognize these habits and eliminate them. Number 1, excessive screen time. All right, my friend, it's time to cut the nonsense and face the truth. You know those screens you're glued to all day? They're silently robbing you of your strength. I get it. Screens are everywhere. Our lives practically revolve around them. But let me be crystal clear, your excessive screen time is making you weak. When you're binge-watching, gaming, and mindlessly scrolling through social media, what are you really gaining? Empty hours and a flimsy grip on reality? Trust me, it's not worth it. The moment you break free from the screen's grasp, you'll start to regain your strength. It's like a fog lifting, revealing a world full of opportunities, real connections, and the vibrant life you've been missing. When you're drowning in screens, you're trading your vitality for virtual nonsense. It's a killer of physical and mental strength. Your relationships crumble, your motivation withers away, and you become a prisoner of your own device. Are you really willing to surrender your strength to this electronic menace? But the good news is, you have the power to break free, unplug, disconnect, and experience a resurgence of strength like you've never known. Make no mistake, this is a battle for your strength, and you must fight it with everything you've got. It's time to stop being a screen slave and become the master of your own strength. Your life, your goals, your well-being, they're all on the line. Don't let screens make you weak. Number 2, skipping the gym. Every time you skip the gym, you're willingly surrendering your strength. I've heard it all, the endless excuses, the "I'll go tomorrow" lies, the whining about a lack of time. But here's the cold, hard fact. When you skip the gym, you're allowing weakness to seep into your life. The moment you walk away from the iron, your muscles start to shrink, and your strength vanishes. You become a mere shadow of your former self. It's a choice, my friend, a choice you'll come to regret. Not only do you physically weaken, but your mental toughness crumbles. When you give in to the temptation of laziness, you're coddling yourself, ensuring you'll never achieve what you're truly capable of. The frustration, the regret, the could have been, hence it all adds up, and it weighs on you. With every missed gym session, you're chaining yourself to mediocrity. But here's the good news. You have a choice. The gym isn't your enemy. It's your ally in the battle against weakness. When you set foot in the gym, you're making a promise to yourself, a promise to grow stronger every day. I don't care if it's raining, if you're tired, or if you had a rough day. When you hit the gym, you're telling the world that nothing will hold you back. You're forging a body of steel and a mind of iron. Number 3, poor diet choices. Listen, I get it. That burger and fries might taste like heaven, but let me tell you something. Each poor diet choice is like digging your own grave, slowly but surely. When you stuff your face with junk, your waistline expands, your energy drops, and your confidence goes down the drain. Yeah, it's harsh, but so is life, my friend. That so-called convenience food may save you a few minutes, but it's stealing your vitality. You'll huff and puff, just climbing a flight of stairs. And don't even get me started on the bedroom performance. Processed foods, sugar, and trans fats are literally draining the life out of you. You're not just what you eat, you're how you feel. And let me tell you, that feeling isn't great. But here's the harsh reality. You can change it. You can cut the crap out of your diet and replace it with nutrient-packed real food. Your body deserves better. Your energy deserves better. And your future self deserves better. It's time to be your own best friend, not your worst enemy. Fuel your body with foods that build you up, not break you down. Ditch the excuses, cut the junk, and choose health. Poor diet choices make you weak. It's that simple. If you're tired of being a shadow of who you could be, it's time to make a change. Remember, I'm here to push you, not sugarcoat the truth. Number 4, lack of sleep. Those late-night Netflix binges, gaming till dawn. Yeah, it's robbing you of your vitality, your focus, and your strength. Lack of sleep. It's not just a small inconvenience, it's making you weak. You're drained, fatigued, barely functioning. Your body and brain suffer, and the damage is real. Don't believe me? Check the science. Your mind is foggy, your decision-making sucks, and your mood? Well, let's just say nobody wants to be around Mr. Grumpy. Plus, you're more prone to accidents, weight gain, and a weak immune system. It's like you're inviting chaos into your life. But here's the reality check. You can fix this. It's not rocket science. Get those 7 to 9 hours of sleep your body craves and watch the transformation. Energy, focus, better mood, that's the payday. Imagine waking up ready to conquer the world. So, are you going to continue being a zombie? Or are you going to man up and take control of your sleep? Your call. Number 5, resistance to change. You're clinging to outdated habits and familiar routines like a lifeline, thinking they provide safety. But guess what? It's all an illusion. Your comfort zone? It's the prison of your own making. While you're busy avoiding change, life is passing you by. You're missing opportunities, growth, and becoming stagnant like a pond full of algae. When you resist change, you're denying yourself the chance to evolve. It's like refusing to upgrade your software while the world moves forward. You're becoming obsolete, my friend. In a world that's evolving at warp speed, you're stuck in the past. And it's not a good look. Change is uncomfortable. I get it. But those who adapt thrive. They become resilient, agile, and strong. It's time to ditch the resistance. Embrace change. It's your ticket to becoming a stronger, better version of yourself. Those who welcome change conquer life's challenges. They stand strong, while the resistant crumble. So, are you going to continue resisting and growing weaker? Or are you going to accept the challenge and become a force to be reckoned with? Number 6, procrastination. It's time for a reality check. Your procrastination is turning you into a weak, lifeless shadow of your potential self. You've got dreams, goals, and ambitions. But what are you doing? You're lounging around, thinking tomorrow is the answer. While you're watching time slip through your fingers, opportunities are vanishing. It's like you're watching your life's potential slip away, one wasted day at a time. Procrastination, it's a cruel taskmaster. It shackles you, making you its slave. Your potential, it's locked away while you're wasting time on meaningless distractions. And when the day's over, you regret for the things you could have accomplished, the progress you could have made. But regret alone doesn't change a thing. You can make excuses, but here's the truth. Success doesn't wait for procrastinators. It rewards the doers, the ones who seize the day and conquer their goals. It's time to break free. Turn your procrastination into determination. Those goals you've been dreaming about. It's time to make them a reality. Every second wasted is a second you can't get back. You could be becoming stronger, smarter, and more successful. It's all within reach if you stop procrastinating. It won't be easy, but the journey is worth it. Crush your procrastination, and you'll find yourself growing stronger and more confident every day. Number 7, ignoring mental health. You see, many of us have this habit of bottling up our emotions. We think it's what strong men do. But guess what? It's not strength, it's self-destruction. When you ignore your mental health, it's like ignoring a growing storm. One day, it's going to hit, and it'll be devastating. Anxiety, depression, stress, these aren't signs of weakness. They're signs that you're human. And if you don't acknowledge them, they'll start to control your life. But many men continue to suffer in silence. They don't talk about their problems, their fears, their anxieties. Why? Because they think it makes them look weak. But guess what? It's the silence that's making you weak. It's the refusal to seek help when you need it, the isolation you put yourself through. It's time to change that narrative. Seeking help, talking about your feelings. It's not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It's taking control of your life. Mental health struggles can be beaten, but you've got to face them head on. It's not going to be easy, but it's worth it. When you confront your mental health, you'll find yourself growing stronger. You'll regain control over your life, and that strength will radiate in everything you do. Number 8, avoiding learning. When you skip learning opportunities, when you put off that book, that course, that chance to expand your knowledge, you're weakening yourself. Think about it. You may feel comfortable in your little bubble right now, but that's the trap. The world is constantly evolving, and if you're not learning, you're falling behind. Staying in your comfort zone, ignoring opportunities for growth, it's like wrapping yourself in chains and hoping for freedom. It doesn't work that way. Every time you avoid learning, you miss out on skills, knowledge, and a competitive edge that you could have had. You know who's not avoiding learning? The successful people, the ones who grow and thrive. They're constantly challenging themselves, pushing boundaries, and acquiring new skills. So, it's time to make a choice. Do you want to stay where you are, stuck in your comfort zone, or do you want to be the best version of yourself? It's not about being the smartest person in the room. It's about being the person who's willing to learn the most. When you start embracing learning, you're empowering yourself. You're equipping yourself with the tools to conquer challenges and thrive in a rapidly changing world. Number 9, excessive drinking. We've all had a few too many, but when those few turn into one too many nights of excessive drinking, you're sabotaging your strength. Hangovers, blackouts, embarrassing moments. It's time to admit that these aren't the experiences that make a strong man. You see, when you're drowning your sorrows or partying excessively, you're avoiding life's challenges, not facing them. That's not the behavior of a strong man. Are you neglecting your responsibilities, your work and your family because you're nursing a bottle? It's time to call it what it is. Weakness. Excessive drinking wrecks your physical and mental health. It's not a sign of strength to destroy your body. It's the opposite. If you think blowing your money on drinks shows your independence, you're mistaken. It's financial weakness that's holding you back. How many friends have you lost because of your excessive drinking? It's time to own up to the fact that it's making you a worse friend, a worse partner, a worse person. Admitting that excessive drinking is weakening you isn't easy, but it's the first step toward becoming stronger. A strong man isn't afraid to face reality, to put down that bottle, and to work on self-improvement. I'm not saying you can't enjoy a drink, but remember, it's about moderation. The true strength comes from controlling your choices, not letting them control you. Number 10, toxic relationships. Toxic relationships are like a slow poison, and they're turning you weak without you even realizing it. When someone constantly belittles you, manipulates you, or makes you feel worthless, it's like taking a sledgehammer to your self-esteem. Always tiptoeing around someone's mood, constantly anxious about what they might do next. This isn't the behavior of a strong man. How many dreams have you abandoned because of someone else's negativity? It's time to face the fact that toxic relationships are holding you back. Sometimes, the strongest move you can make is cutting ties with those who bring you down. It's a harsh but necessary step toward reclaiming your strength. A strong man isn't afraid to let go of what's harming him. Strength lies in rebuilding your life, finding your happiness, and pursuing your goals. Remember, it's not a sign of weakness to ask for help. Reach out to friends, family, or professionals. They're your allies in this battle. Establish boundaries and guard your well-being. A strong man knows that respect starts with respecting himself.